Smith. I'm so happy that you reached out to me for help today. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Miss Hall?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking. What can I do for you?
So I've been having a couple different issues. I tried to figure some of them out, but once I got a couple issues kind of piling up, I was like, let me give Miss Hall a call. Um, so the first thing is I'm having trouble opening links in Canvas.
Okay, is this for a particular course that you're enrolled in, or is this just for all of your Canvas courses with us?
It's for a particular course.
Okay, may I ask which course it's for?
It is for the LMS course.
LMS course. So, first things, I'm wondering if it's all links in the Canvas course or if it's only certain links that you're not able to open.
It's certain links like gizmos.
Oh, okay. Have you reached out to the teacher by chance to ask about that?
Um, I have once before, but haven't got any communication back.
Oh, okay. So did you contact the teacher through email or through the Canvas messages?
Um, through the Canvas messages.
All right. Well, it may be that the link is not posted correctly. That happens sometimes. And it may be that perhaps your teacher doesn't use the Canvas messages as much as she does use her personal email. So I would recommend for fixing that problem, which must be very frustrating, that you contact the teacher by email and see if you hear back from her. If you
Okay.
don't hear back from her within about 48 hours, that's our normal window for responding. If you'll just reach back out to me and I will check on that for you myself.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Um, also the assignments there, it's unclear when they are due as well.
Okay, that's for that same course, I'm assuming.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I believe there should be a syllabus posted. So, like when you go into Canvas and you click on the course, on the left side of the screen, called the sidebar navigation, there should be a syllabus listed there. In
Okay.
that syllabus, it's our practice to always include due dates for major assignments. So, that I think is the first place I would look if you're not able to find it within the module.
Right. Yeah, I'm not very technology versed, so I'm still learning.
That's no problem. And, it's always okay to reach out and ask questions when you.
Yes, ma'am. Also, I also am having a hard time like figuring out when to or how to view my grades. Like I'm not, and for some, that's part of the reason why I'm trying to figure out how to get on stuff because I don't know if she is putting in zeros or what. I can't view my grades.
So cards, we have grades in two different places. So that same sidebar navigation in Canvas that I mentioned earlier by the
Mm-hmm.
syllabus, there should be grades listed there as well. And if you click on that, you should have access to anything that was graded within Canvas. Now,
Okay.
your formal grades, like your final grades, be in Campus Student, which is another program you can access through LaunchPoint. I know you're familiar with LaunchPoint.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so really, I would check in Canvas first, and
Okay.
then the grades for the course, as well as your grades for your other courses, would be through Campus Student. Again, that's through
Okay.
LaunchPoint. That's not in Canvas. It's actually a separate.
Right. So we do some assignments that are not in Canvas. So that, but some of the grades that I want to check are the ones that are probably not getting put in because I can't get the link to the assignments. But that's, I could look at Student Campus too. That's a good idea. Um, Also, I've discussed this with my teacher, but I'm frustrated with group members when I'm assigned for a project. Like, I think the teacher is trying to make sure that we're not with our friends or whatever. And it's making it one where it's less enjoyable, but I'm hardly ever working with people who are as involved and as worried about their grades, like trying to do well on a group project, and I end up doing a lot of the work as well. Miss Hall, I can't hear you very well.
Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Part of our school's mission is to give you some experience collaborating with others, even those that maybe you don't know so well. And we know
Right.
this can be a struggle, especially when you're working online as you are. So I assume that the teacher has chosen your groups for you. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and maybe you're not able to get in contact with the other group members, or you feel like maybe they're not pulling their weight with the assignments. What exactly is happening?
Well, so I can there's four of us, so I can get in contact with one of them and they've done some work, but the other two I can't get in contact with them, and like I've figured out how to like see who's done what, like on our presentation or whatever. But so me and one other person have only done something and it's due this Friday. So we really, and it's a big assignment. It's a group project and we've been working on it for we worked on it all last week and we have this week as well. But I'm getting a little nervous that we won't be able to get it all done or finish it because I mean,
Out of time. Yeah,
right.
that sounds stressful. Have you reached out to your teacher about this?
I have I've tried to send the Canvas message, which you've already said, try sending an email instead. So I'll try that once we get off the phone and see if that doesn't help. Um, but I I know I sound like a normal high school kid saying this, but I like to work with my friends because we will all get together and, do the assignment. But like I'm working with, like you said, kind of people that I normally wouldn't collaborate with, and it's making it kind of hard to um, you know, get everything done in time.
Well, we definitely want to give you opportunities to work with your friends for some projects. Probably
Right.
we got to choose some of your groups and other courses. But again, we do try and also give you sort of a real world view of how it is. Sometimes you have to work with people that you're not as comfortable with. However, it is important that you're not feeling like you're bearing the burden of the project. So I would recommend that you definitely send an email rather than use Canvas message. Send an email to your teacher, and in the subject line, make sure you include the name of the course. That will help your
Okay.
teacher identify which course you're in and how she can best support you. And I would also include the actual names of the students in your group who are not really communicating very well. I know that the teacher will reach out to them on your behalf, and maybe they'll take it a little more seriously when they know
Right.
that she's aware of the situation.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Um, and then lastly, a different course than the one we've kind of been talking about. I need some extra help. Like I feel like I'm kind of falling behind, which part of it is because I've been trying to work, you know, I've been trying to get the links to certain assignments and I'm not getting them. So then I'm having to do them kind of last minute. So then I'm falling behind on other assignments and other classes. So I would like to figure out how to get extra help with one of my other courses, based off of trying to do a lot at once and also carrying more of a burden with the group project, but falling behind because some of the assignments I'm not getting communication back about some of the assignments that I need to do to, get them done, and so they're not late or missing or whatever.
Sounds like you're asking for a little bit of additional academic support outside of the
Right.
course. Yeah, okay, well, that's great. We actually offer that. It is beyond what the courses actually have posted. If you go to LaunchPoint, we have a tutorial but you'll find the icon that will
Okay.
put you in contact with tutors who might be able to help you with some of those academic concerns. So I'm glad you
Okay.
asked about that. We do have those resources in place just for students in your situation. So,
Okay.
is there
Perfect.
anything else that I can help you with today?
Um, I don't think so. I mean, I've got a lot of good information where to go whenever I need to find my grades. I have two different ways to look at that now. What else? The syllabus that will help me feel better about when stuff is due and get more of a timeline there. And then also where to go for extra help and then that I need to email instead of using Canvas message. So that's something that I can easily take care of there. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Well, if you'll just compose that email to your teacher, and as I said earlier, if you do not hear back within 48 hours, please feel free to reach out to me again, and I will support
Yes,
you in
ma'am.
getting in contact with her because I know that that is important for a lot of reasons. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck solving these problems, and good luck with the rest of your term.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss All.